Hey guys, it's me, Jiv, AK31st, and you're recommended today for some apparent reason. So this is a special video of a Q&A, which I've not done before, so this is going to be quite unique and interesting and new. So, I'm not going to lie, getting to 500 subscribers is the biggest milestone I've probably ever got this year, and I am very, very devastated in a good way. Like, I am happy, devastated. Like, I wouldn't ever think I would even get to like a few hundred, let alone five. So, I don't know. I feel like it's also because it's a halfway point to 1,000 subscribers, which holy fucking shit, that's gonna be quite a big goal. I think it'll be even better if I could get it this year, which then, holy shit, I deserve to like give myself a pat on the back for that shit. But yeah, this video is mostly going to be like more of a celebration, but more of a Q&A, questions and answers, some stuff like that. I've actually got on a few. And what I mean by a few, I've got like 7 or 8, which I'm not complaining. I actually think that's a fair amount, and it seems like I'm going to be answering these in full depth. So we're going to be here for quite a while. So the first one from Dax, I'm pretty sure. I know that's like his persona name or her persona name or their persona. I don't know. I don't know what gender they are. So, um, he has a question saying, "How do you think the furry community differs from other fandoms?" Well, this is, I think this is a brilliant question, and I guess I could make it into a video if I wanted to. But I'm going to give you the short and easy answer here, and just be honest. Not many fandoms have a cosplay element. I know some do, like Fallout. Fallout has the power armor cosplay and everything, and like 40k, like Warhammer 40k, I'm pretty sure it's called. Like those two have their own like cosplay and stuff, but they're not like as big as the furry one, or like the anime. I do think the cosplay adds a bit more of a unique effect, but also I think another one is the fact that it's not really like a fandom based off like a game, or it's I wouldn't say media. I would just say it's more of like a group of people. Like it's literally just a group of people. Like, I know that sounds very stupid, but that's where it came. That's what it came from, and and all that stuff. And to be honest, I think it's a very very unique fandom because most like fandoms, like in the anime one, have their own mini fandom in like a certain anime, which is kind of like what we have in certain furry medias. But how we came along was just by anthropomorphic animals and just liking them. That's kind of how it just went on, and I think that's what makes it so unique. It just branched off the idea and made it into what it is today. This big community of people. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I do think it's a major step up for the furry community to what it is today than it was back then, because we're still growing in numbers and we are growing pretty fast apparently, which I don't know, I haven't looked for research into it, but if we're growing at a fast rate, then that's amazing, honestly. And well, there's not really much I can say, but what makes it unique in my opinion is the fact that it was a fandom that had a branch, you know what I mean? Like they didn't have a fandom that was like boof a game or boof, a show or an anime or a movie. It just came from the obsession or, well, like ability of anthropomorphic animals. That's it. I think that's what makes it so different from the other fandoms, is that how it started into what it's, well, what makes you a furry and what makes you part of the community, I feel. I might have answered it wrong, but if I did, then I'm sorry. So the next one is from uh, Jolt, the Liger, I think. I'm showing these on screen anyway, so don't worry. um, this is actually a pretty decent question, but it's gonna be a very very easy answer. If you weren't in the furry community, what would you be in? Well, um, that is a good question, and I'm gonna be real with you. The only fandom that I've actually took to heart, in like more of a one where I actually take a lot of interest in, is actually the furry community. I'm not even gonna lie, like the furry fandom is the pedestal of a fandom that I've put a lot of time and effort in compared to others that I've been in. But if I won't be in the furry one, I would just say the gaming community as a whole, maybe. Or if not, then maybe like, I don't know. I guess I would say business. I know it's a very very weird one, but like but like a group of people that know about business and want to make something in business, or like, you know, about investing and stuff. I think it would be between gaming and investing. I know they're not really like standstill communities like the furry or anime community or Call of Duty or fucking Halo, but I guess I would just move it to more into things that would interest me, and that's what it is. I'm not even gonna lie with you. It would be between finding a gaming community. Like, I think it would be Halo, since that was my last community I was in before I left, and I could rant about why I left all day long. But, you know, we'll save that for another video maybe, and what it has to in store. But yeah, other than that, I think in today, like in my today's age right now, I guess I would say I would look into like investing groups and stuff. I wouldn't say it's like more of like a fandom or a community. I would just say it's like a group of people. That's kind of how I see it, because I don't know any others on top of my head. So this one's from, I don't want to say this person's name wrong because I feel like I am. Hudson, I think. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. There's probably an accent to it because I'm pretty sure this person's mentioned that they're Brazilian or something. I think it's Brazilian or a Spanish country. So I know there's like an accent thing to it. I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. I don't want to assume that. But they are saying, what is the reason I became a furry? You know, and that is a decent question, and I guess it came from more of, what's the words? Me looking into the furry community. I used to hate it. I wouldn't say like I had like a stigma against it, because I wasn't like a full-fledged anti-fur. I guess you would call me one, but I won't go to like that extent of like making fucking edits in my bedroom, because I'm not a fucking loser, I'm afraid. But other than that, no, I wouldn't really know how to put it, but I know I was like a hater, and I know I hated the furry community a bit, but sooner or later it kind of just grew on me, and I took I'm not even being funny about this, I took a test to see if I was a furry or not, and yeah, it kind of just, they said yes, but that wasn't just the main reason. It was also the fact that it was me like curious about the furry community and wanted to get involved. It seemed to be a community that had a lot of support for others, which this is when I started like developing. And I started to realise, oh yeah, these people seem to be very, very supportive, and they seem to be a very, very chill group. Just don't be a fucking criminal. Like that's the sort of vibe I got. So yeah, that's why I stuck with the furry community, and I think that's why I started being a furry, because I realised that people were very, very, I wouldn't say wholesome, but very, very supportive. And I think this channel is an example of that, because holy shit, I would never expect so many subscribers coming through. But yeah, I wouldn't just say because of the supportive shit, but I also say because of just the fandom itself, how unique it is, and it kind of grew on me that I like anthropomorphic animals. Like, I always liked animals, but I didn't know it was to that extent. But yeah, when I realised I was like a furry, that's when I was like, oh shit. And yeah, it started to grow on me, and I started joining like communities on Amino and stuff, and I just got a lot of positive feedback and reception from the other people, so I just had a great time overall, and that's why I'm still in the community right today, because I've made so many friends inside of this community. So the next question is from Nico Noob Dash Joe 5 Jew. I'm sorry if I said that wrong, my bad. But he said, if I didn't pick a persona as your as my character, what other animal would you pick instead? Well, I don't want to be cheap, because I would just instantly say my other persona, Razzie, but I don't want to... I won't want to put him because I feel like it's a cheap shot, because I will be replacing Jiv eventually, so I won't want to say Razzie. I think I would say probably like a fox, maybe? Or another yin species, because there is many other yin species in a spotted one. There's striped, brown, there knows like another one, but it would probably be something like that. It would probably be between like another cane or something like another yin, so that's probably it. But the next question is from, well, another, yeah, is a question, what the fuck am I on about? Is from Motang the Sea Lion, and they are saying, what made you create content? before I go into the other one, because I just want to just stop it right there, what made me want to create content was I realised there were other people, like I would say like a few years back, doing these sort of videos, and I was like, you don't really get to see these sort of videos as much, and I thought there's a lot of topics and stuff that I could just bring out, and new topics, and make similar videos as what these people did. I don't know a channel who did this stuff. It's kind of like because I found a furry channel that was doing content like this, but they were doing like a 5 common personas or something about personas or something like that, like just talking about facts and stuff, I guess. But I wanted to also like talk about topics as well, so I feel like it became a bit of a unique commodity. But I do think there's other furry YouTubers out there that do the same sort of content as me. But what made me want me to do it is because I thought it's unique. You don't see many people talk about other topics in the furry fandom, either because it's too controversial or it's something that just isn't something that's positive, which I completely agree with. You know, I'm not trying to trash on anybody for not doing positive, well, not for I don't want to trash on anyone who's like only wanting to make positive content and no negative content, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to like trash, but it's like I do feel like some things need to be addressed, and someone has to be the guy to step up and talk about what the furry community can be, how bad the furry community can be, but also how good the furry community is. You know what I mean? So it's like trying to find a middle ground. That's my entire channel's premise at the minute, because I do want to change this channel into something else, which we will get into, because there's a person that asked a question which relates onto that, so we'll get to that really quick. And he says, in relation to this question, what are your inspirations, goals? Well, it's literally the same guy. Yeah, so what are my inspirations, goals, and plans for this channel moving forward? Well, let's start off with my inspirations. I think I've already explained it. I see other furry YouTubers do. I kind of do it, but in my own fashion, my own way. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what I want to do. But my goals for this channel actually is to kind of have a community, but it's going to be really confusing because I do want an audience, but I kind of want it to be like it's going to be so hard. So I've brought up about making a Discord server, and I kind of want to, I won't say self-advertise my server all the time, but I do want to try and make a safe for work furry server, if you know what I mean. So, and just try and get a bigger enough audience so people can recognise that. It's kind of like a project I'm working on, to be honest. But other than my Discord project for a safe for work server, so people can have a place to actually have a chat and have a laugh and everything without porn or NSFW content. But yeah, other than my Discord server and what I want to do for that, I would probably just say having an audience or having people to talk to, even if they're not like friends, they're just fans, I guess. I would love to do that, because honestly, it's like, it really helps out with my loneliness, actually, to be honest, because I'm very, very lonely as a individual. And to be honest, this channel has probably helped my loneliness a bit because of how many people comment and be supportive. So that's probably my inspiration right there, because of you guys. I'm not even joking, because I used to do YouTube many times. Like, I have many channels out there which I don't know if I'll ever return to and talk about. It's mostly cringe videos, but it was like I did that mostly to try and like get an audience to make money. But nowadays I just want to do it just because I really just want to make an audience, make something for myself. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like having like a lot of people to talk to and talk about topics and stuff, to people to listen to and see other people's opinions and sides. I think that's just what I think people want to hear, other than like facts and stuff. So yeah, I think that'll be a pretty decent answer for that. But my goals for this channel, it's actually just to get advertising on my channel, so I can make a bit of profit. I know it kind of goes back onto what I've just said back there, but hear me out. I feel like if I get advertisation on my channel, I feel like it would actually help out and inspire me to make more videos, if you get what I mean. Because if you're getting paid and you're getting a gain into it, you would 110% want to drive for making, more content, because you're getting paid for it. I mean, heck, even if it's like, I don't know, 2 cents I'm just gonna say 2 cents because most of my audience is American, or like $1. I don't really give a fuck. As long as I get money, I don't really care. But it's either way, other than that goal, my other goal is literally just to make an audience. And also to have mostly a fun time and also just entertainment for people to watch. Like that's literally it. That's what I want for my channel. I know it's kind of basic, but you don't really hear that much from people. And the last question from this guy is, what are my plans moving forward? Honestly, that is a brilliant question because we're going to be here all day. So I have many, and I mean many things. Most I forgot about, I'm not even joking. So I guess one of my projects, I suppose, that I want to do, not just for this channel, but just for my career online, is to make a game. And I know it sounds a bit daft because if you don't know, I'm doing college as an animal caretaker, but something that you guys probably don't know is that I've gone to college for game design. And I feel like I've got the skills to make my own game, but here's the catch. I don't have a lot of patience, and not only that, I feel like I would need a team. But I don't want to make a game like straight away, like this year or next year. I kind of want to wait because it's like a side project of mine. I'm not gonna like go full-fledged into this, you know, game project thing. I'm not even giving any leaks to what it is or any ideas because I don't want people knowing about it at all. But that is one of my, I would say, plans, but it's not really for the channel. I would say mostly it is for this channel, but only because it's so I have an audience. So if you guys want to play the game, you know, go right ahead. And so I can also just get it out there more, you know what I mean? But other than that, that's not really much for a channel, you know, for this channel. But something that I do want to make for this YouTube channel is definitely VR chat videos. And I know that sounds a bit like, oh, that's basic. And yeah, no shit, but the thing is the fact that I make rooms, or I don't make rooms, sorry, I make videos in a small room, and I'm not gonna lie with you, it does kind of get a bit claustrophobic. And I definitely do want to make VR chat like videos and stuff because I feel like I can get the narrative, and even if not, like I can probably have more fun editing my videos because I'm not gonna lie, like this, it does get a bit stale doing these sort of videos. But other than that, like, I suppose that's like another thing, but I also feel like streaming, and if not, playing games for this channel, like as entertainment, because I do want to have like a laugh with people, you know, I want to have a fun time, you know, laughing, fun, enjoyment, and stuff like that. That's kind of what I want to do, and if not, like, just live streams on games, drama, anything like that, I guess, I don't know. Like, I would say anything for entertainment, but that's not really going to be happening anytime soon, but possibly, it depends. But one of my last plans that I will definitely be open about is making music. I'm not really, like, tech savvy or like very smart with making music, but people have said to me literally through most of my life saying you sound like you got a good voice for music and everything like that. I'm just taking it from the people's words, but I feel like if I could make something for music, and if not, well, I don't know. I mean, it's just a journey at the end of the day. I'm not really expecting much, but I do want to make music to entertain people, and if not, just listen to over and over again. There's a lot of entertainment. It's kind of like my buzzword in this video because honestly, I just want to just do this for you guys. It's kind of like my job into making you guys happy or just having a relief of stress. Like, in my opinion, anyway, I feel like music, like what sort of music I would do, I don't know what I would do. I don't know if it would be like, I actually just don't know any music genres other than like rap or like anything emotional, because if I would make music, I would only make music for like my life. I feel like what I've gone through and what lessons I could give to you, you know what I mean? Kind of like the musician NF. I feel, I wouldn't say like fully like NF because I don't think he does stuff about his life, but I feel like if I made music, I think it would definitely go to the heartstrings of what I did in the past for my life. So yeah, that's kind of it for the plans currently. I have a lot more, but I've already forgot. Like, I already forgot some, but they will come back to me because they normally do. So yeah, but these plans aren't going to be taken in place for years on end, or even if not, months, maybe years, whatever. It's like whenever I can get a chance, but it just also comes down to what sort of content I want to make. But I think another plan that I do want to make before I do, because it just came to me, this plan, which I thought about for months, and I don't know if I will get around to it, but is making skits, if that makes any sense. Like, I feel like a good channel that I could relate to this is the generic Purple Protogen. I don't know if you've seen his sort of content in his shorts, you know, in the short categories. Like, I feel like those are the sort of stuff I kind of want to do, but I don't know if I do want to do that stuff, and I don't know if it'll hit the same, or if it'll actually be comedic, or it'll just be lame. Because if it's just lame, then, or cringe, then I shouldn't really be posting that shit, you know what I mean? Because it's just, like, I want an audience for the, you know, reasons that are understandable and fair. If that makes any sense. I've been like halfway through, and we're 21 minutes in, holy shit. But oh, well, I think I need to also include this dude in. I'm just gonna quickly give him a nod because he's just said the same thing as the last dude is. Well, this is a question by chilldude-zh1lt, and he says, "What's the plan for the channel moving forward?" And I've already explained that, so I will add him as well. But I'll also give a nod to him in the video right now. So. Oh god, there's 3 questions from this guy, holy shit. This is from RamRanch18. I've already answered one of these questions already, but he says, why am I a furry? Well, because I like anthropomorphic animals. But I've already answered that, so oops. But, and the next question he says is, am I your favourite subscriber? And in please, I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't have favourites and subscribers, honestly. I'm gonna be real. I don't really pick favourites. You're like, if I'd say who's my favourite, I'd say all of you guys, because honestly, each one of you all have the support for my channel, so yeah. Sorry, I don't have favourites. And Jay-Z or Kanye for president? Well, I don't know Jay-Z at all, but I know Kanye West because he comes in that song about like the Earth or something. And he says, "I'm Kanye West." That's only what I know him for. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, I don't know Kanye West for anything else other than like he just pops in and he says, "I'm Kanye West," in that like silly song, you know, about the Earth. I'll like show it hopefully, and hopefully you understand what I mean. But yeah, that's if I had to vote for like one of these two, I'd pick Kanye because that's all what I know him for, and I don't know who Jay-Z is at all. Sorry guys. Oh, and the last question. Oh, this is actually a pretty good one because honestly, this could really be an opportunity if he goes along with it, or if anyone wants to hook me up for this shit. Because honestly, I would most likely say yes, but the question is, if I called you in for the future of an English dub of a character, human or protogen, in my game, would you be in the dub and why? Well, I'm going to be real with you. I would say definitely 100%. Because I'm not going to lie, this sort of stuff can... Whew. I just need a breather because honestly, it's such a brilliant question just to end off at, because I would be thrilled to be voice acting because it could actually help out my, I guess you would say, e-celeb career or my popular career, I feel. But it's not just about that, it's also the fact that I feel like it's a good charitable thing to do. Even if I'm not even in the credits, I feel like just being a part of it is just enough for me, honestly. But it's like, I am quite a busy fella, so I don't know if I'll even be able to. Because by the sounds of it, it seems like he's not from like an English or around like my area. Unless it's like from Europe, then we're probably sorted. But if he's like in South Africa, not South Africa, like South America or Northern America or Asia or even Africa, then I don't think it's gonna happen. But if it's like from Europe, then yeah, I'll definitely do it like 110%. It just comes down to where you're from, but I would say 110% yes. But why is, well, I feel like why is just, I think I just explained it because, you know, it's a good cause to do, I feel. And not only that, I feel like it would also get me some, like, brownie points if I ever want to do voice acting, like, just in general as a career. Like, I know it won't be much, I know it ain't gonna be like a degree, but it's worth a shot, I suppose. But it is like a good career to have, not even just on a CV, but just like if anyone wants to do voice acting in general, like for next time or something, like it could just help me out for that. But I also do feel like it could, I guess, either start a career for me or it'll get me, I guess, more notoriety. Not just from my channel or anything like that, just for who I am as a person. So yeah, that's kind of why. And yeah, that's it for all the questions. But yeah, I don't really have much to say because I was going to do like a second part saying about, oh, what's this channel going to be like for next year and stuff. And I don't really know what to say because I've already answered it all. Like, like just like for like one of the questions. But yeah, no, that's like all the questions answered. It's a it's a long video. Holy shit! It's probably the longest video I've ever made. But yeah, no, I feel like I need to I need to like finish this video quick because holy shit. But yeah, I'm gonna go. So thank you for the 500 subscribers and the support, and see you guys later.